Okay, Podgo 2.5 update. Let's check out these new amps. We have the Line 6 Clarity. This original design draws inspiration from classic clean solid state and tube amps. Okay, so like a Roland jazz chorus kind of vibe, I'm guessing. So very clean, very articulate. Let's put some drive on that. That sounds great. Yeah, that sounds excellent. Okay, up next is the Line 6 Aristocrat, an original design inspired by rare, unobtainable boutique mid-gain black panel amps. Okay, like an overdriven kind of Fender thing. Woo! Let's see if we can get a cleaner sound out of this. I'm getting kind of like surfy vibes. Okay, up next, the Line 6 Carillon. This design takes cue from modern and vintage versions of a popular EL84 driven tube amp. Is it Voxy or... It sounds kind of high wattish. So I've got like a church preset that I often use at church. I'm kind of curious how this amp model will sound. That's definitely a sound that I see myself using in the future. The Line 6 Voltage, inspired by the classic British Plexi amp with an extra gain stage for greater tonal versatility. You had me at Plexi. I have to say that sounds like a big improvement over the stock Plexi amp model that they have. Just sounds fuller and more responsive. The stock Plexi kind of sounds a little weedy to me, so I don't use it too much. But this one, big improvement for sure. Up next is a Line 6 Kinetic, an original design where preamp stages clip simultaneously, allowing for a range from clean to heavy distortion by adjusting the guitar's volume control. Interesting. Obviously, it's supposed to be like a very dynamic kind of... Let's try rolling back the guitar's volume knob like they say. Very fun to mess around with, but I don't see myself using this particular amp model too much. Okay, up next is a Line 6 Oblivion. I mean, with a name like that, it's very obviously, like, you know what they're about. That's enough of that. I could go on for hours just chugging away, and I'll never get tired. That sounds fantastic. Next amp, the Super Reverb. I know we've been waiting for this one for a long time now. I want to hear this with some tremolo. That just sounds absolutely magical. The British 2203, based on the Marshall JCM 800. I have to say, more so than the Voltage amp model, this one I think really nails that J-Rock tone. Okay, the German Extra Red, based on the Bogner Ecstasy. I don't know this amp, but I've heard of Bogner before. There's a lot of gain. Sounds kind of fuzzy. There's so much gain happening right now that I'm confident that if I just play really sloppily. Sloppy playing, but I mean, it's... If you combine high gain sounds with lots of reverb and delay, you get shoegaze. Okay, the Bogner Blue. I'm curious how this would sound actually with my church preset. Obviously, it's a very intense sort of sound. There's a lot of low end. You can probably dial that out, but I mean, it'd still be too much, I think, for church. Okay, I think that covers all the guitar amps, the bass amps. Oh, the Bassman! Finally! It's pretty quiet, isn't it? What a great sound. There's just something about the EQ of a Bassman where it's like, it's just so relaxed in the mix. It doesn't like poke out at you, but it doesn't really get buried either. I just feel like the Bassman is the perfect guitar amp for worship. I'm really glad we have it in the Pod Go now. All in all, just a great assortment of new amps. Just a lot of variety. I think this update they really knocked that out of the park with this one, and we're just so fortunate, us Line 6 users, that like they just keep on pushing out update after update, and it doesn't look like they're going to stop either. And I think for church guys like myself, we'll be sticking with Line 6 all the way till the end, even if that end seems to be nowhere in sight for now.